Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Akron Zips taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense...
Makes a grab deep. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Zips. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this...
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. There he goes. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds his man. It's Jones. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to pass on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Sends it downfield. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Taking it the other way. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes, right?
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Newell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Jones. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And still a 1-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together.
No doubt. Execution is going to be critical here, David, because with a 1-point lead, it just feels like the team that makes the fewest mistakes at this point of the game is going to win.
And it's nice to know that my defense just put a really good stop together, got me the ball back. Now it's go time. 4th quarter, I got to go make this happen.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Zips are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Zips! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Zips can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. He caught it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go right back to the run. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the... Motion from the back. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it, just like he does here. He wants the football, but, man, you've got to make...
Fires one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. So first down will open up the final period. The give is to Williams. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Turning it on. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Running to Green. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working on the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Oh, and the defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give is to Williams. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
This is frustrating.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been...
down.